Well, Bitcoin is on its way back to the moon. You have prices of the cryptocurrency climbing back towards record highs as billions of dollars flood into the newly launched spot ETFs. For more on this, we're joined by James Seyffart of Bloomberg Intelligence. And James, you take a look at some of the numbers, the fact that we're well above 60,000 once again on Bitcoin. Do you think we would be having this conversation had we not finally seen the launch of those spot Bitcoin ETFs?
Yeah, being virtually at all-time highs. We're still $6,000-$7,000 off of that, but the catalyst here has undoubtedly been the ETF approval. Even if you look at from when the thing started really looking positive and we upped our odds to 90% of approval, this thing was still under $30,000 back then. So a lot of the run-up, even to the launch, was due to people expecting an ETF launch, and the flows have just been basically living up to the hype and then some.
And the flows really fascinate me, James, because as you know well, of course, when it comes to a lot of the platforms, when it comes to the big wirehouses, for example, it's not necessarily that these products are approved with a full stamp of approval, and yet we're still seeing the billions of dollars of net inflows.
Yeah, we're at 7.4 on a net basis. There's been a bunch of money that came out of GPTC. Some of that likely came into these other products, but we have iBit from iShares that's over 9 billion in assets. It's taken in over 7.1 billion so far since launch on January 11th. If you look at the year-to-date numbers, iBit is number 3. The only thing ahead of it is VU and IVV. It's taken in more money than the Qs, and you don't have to go very far to find FBTC down there. These things are trading as much as some of the most traded ETFs in the world right now. I don't know how much longer this can go on, but anyone saying that these things were going to be a flop or were a flop, they've been proven completely wrong here. No other way about it.
Well, on the other side of that, plenty of people also taking a victory lap right now. James Seyffart of Bloomberg Intelligence.